Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, April 27th, 2017, 3:37 p.m. Hey, I leave on time. Everybody's doing their spring cleaning right now. The neighbor on my left and the neighbor on my right, they're cleaning the machine. Oh my God, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's 25 degrees Celsius here right now. Summertime. Summertime in April. And I'm already sweating. Let's see how this goes this time around. I'm gonna have to buy a new t-shirt that are very thin. So I spent the day buffing steel by hand, which is something that only I like to do because everybody else despises that. So I'm not complaining if I'm doing a task that nobody else like. That put me in a plus situation because the boss says we'll give him this job in the future, and they see how tolerant and how much endurance I have. So yesterday's topic was a little rant about me, and today I'm going to talk about a little bit about more time slip, which is one of my fantasies. Even though this one is utterly, I would say utterly and totally fictional, because what kind of device would you need to have to create a field of frequency that would turn you into a 0 point in space, and you would just slip from one era to another, or one time zone to another time zone? I mean, temporal zone. And we didn't create it. We don't have the battery technology to make something so small that you'll be able to time slip very well. Anyway, this is one of my points of fascination, because if you could time slip, that would mean you would have a portable small device, and you could actually witness time going by as you're streaming to time. So yeah, it's a big fantasy, but it would be one of the easiest because you could actually see your destination as you're speeding up. And the John Titor storyline, there was a couple of videos, fan-made videos, and he's sitting inside his van with his machine, and what the machine does, it does time stream. So it opened a vortex that the van drive through, and inside the vortex time flies by at a higher rate, and at one point the machine says the time is going 16 days per second, if I recall properly. And that was an example of time slipping. And it's one option that I like because it doesn't require much of a time travel control system. You just need to turn it on, and depending on which frequency you're setting it up, you're going forward or backward. I'm gonna have to turn the AC on. And watch where I'm going. And a science fiction series, UFO investigation. This series was about MUFON, and at one point, one of the investigator, who was a scientific genius in his own right, created a time slip machine that was the size of a cell phone, like one of today's cell phone. And one point his future self came and interfered with his past self, telling him that he will invent a time travel machine, a time travel device, but he had to be careful to who he was telling that. So on my end, I'm not careful about who I'm telling that to, because everybody could contribute the idea, that single idea that nobody else thought of, and he said like, oh well, maybe you should do it that way, and that would make a whole lot of sense, and it would just have to figure out to make it that way and make it possible. So that's why I'm open to everybody's suggestion. There's going to be a lot of confusing ideas, and when you're going to mix everything with it, when you're going to mix every idea with what's going to need to be done, you need to categorize what people offer you as an idea. So basically that's what I'm doing right now. I have a folder and I categorize every text that I pick up and put them in different folders, saying that this is an idea for that, an idea for this theories there, calculations, real information. So I'm sorting my things out to make sure that when I start to work, I can decipher what I need and start working on these principles. So it's a lot of things to hold on to and keep in mind, because I don't believe that it's impractical. I don't believe that it's impossible. Time travel is feasible. It's going to be easier than we expect, and there's going to be, at one point in our history, there's going to be what I call temporal tourism, meaning that people are going to pay to visit place in history and time. And I already established the rules of time travel a long time ago. And one singular rule that is very important to remember is you cannot change the past. Yes, I know. You cannot change the past. Under any circumstance, you should alter or interfere with the past. If you're going to visit the past, try not to be seen, try not to interfere, try not to talk to anyone, just like Doug Brown says. But it's hard to do that when you're in a big city. And because let's say, and as an example, you just lost someone not long ago or a long time ago, and you want to see that person again. Yes, you could go back in the past and present yourself to that person as that person that he knows from the future, and spend time with that person to pass on your grief that he's going to pass away. And you should, under no circumstance, tell them why you're visiting them. But if you try to save their life, they're going to die under another fashion. When somebody is due to die, you cannot stop it. You cannot interfere. You cannot stop it. They're due to die. That's it. That's all. If you try to interfere, it's going to be your skin that's going to be due for to die. So my phone is overheating. People are so stressed, for fuck's sake. It's a beautiful sunny day. Why do you need to go 120? I don't need to speed up. I'm just going home. I'm in no rush to go. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. So that's pretty much it for today. I might talk more about time travel as a rule tomorrow, and explain more in detail. Of course, these rules are all theories, you know. They're theory based on what? Nobody ever time traveled and come back to claim about it. there's a lot of people that foresee the future, and they say they never came back to say like, oh, we will be able to time travel. Not even I'll be like when I was interviewing him, and he was talking about his time in the future, and I told him, I asked him, didn't you ask them about time travel, if they had time travel technology so they can send you back? And he never came back and replied me on that. He changed the subject and talked about something else. And I never asked that about Preston Nickel because it was too harassing. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to be ahead. For now, that's pretty much it for today. For me, it was a good day today. I'm very happy. So have a good day, everyone. Catch you later.